What the
Gosh, I love that intro. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here, whether you are live or joining us on some form of a rewatch. We appreciate your presence, whether it is your first time around, which, we've been doing this for 5 years now, believe it or not. So if it is your first time, then congratulations for finally finding us. If you are a returning viewer, then we thank you so much for tolerating us for year after year after year, and yet again for year number 5. We could not be more excited to be here and to be doing this for you. Welcome to the Rubber Duckies, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that need a proper introduction, this is a film and TV award show, but specifically, obviously, here on YouTube live. And what makes this better than any other award show in particular? Well, it's the fact that the winners are chosen by all of you that are watching right now. So thank you for those of you that have participated in choosing those winners. We can't wait to see who you picked. And when I say we, it's because it's not just me clearly doing this. I'm not the Cinema Squad. We got some members to be bringing out here, everybody. So let's get started with one of my favorite brethren. He is the gentleman that happened to bring us together in the first place. You can kind of call him like the Nick Fury of the Cinema Squad. Forgive me for my dorky references, right? Because he kind of like assembled us Avengers together. This happens to be Mr. Sean Jackson from Lost in the Reel. Come on in.
Jace, hello. How you doing?
Oh, absolutely spectacular, especially now that I got more people on the screen with me. Man, how are you?
I am so excited for today. I am excited to talk about these movies and television shows that everyone has chosen to be the winners. We have a lot of great choices this year, I feel like.
I can't agree more. This is one of those where I feel like the longer the year went on, the more, this I guess could be said about any year, but I was able to appreciate so much more as far as what was brought to the table. There was a lot of good selections, and I myself had a very hard time making some of our decisions when it came time to voting. So did you also have a hard time voting?
It was impossible, especially like Best Picture. I was like, there's 6 of these movies that I would choose as the best film of the year. It was so hard. So I'm curious to see what everyone voted for.
That is a severe and massive understatement. I couldn't agree more. Well, let's go ahead and see how curious our other folks are that are part of the squad. Let's go ahead and bring on in someone who now, as far as we can call a man, but also daddy of movies, because he's got as far as a young that is growing up nice and adorably here. John from Man of Movies.
What is up, guys? I am indeed a man of movies. Like Jay said, I'm also a daddy of movies. But to you guys, I can be a zaddy of movies. You know what I mean?
I love it.
You go zaddy. I'm so excited to be here, guys. Honestly, the fact that we are here for the 5th annual Rubber Duckies is insane to me. It's not a matter of like, oh, I never thought we would get here. It's not that. It's just the fact that we're here 5 years in. The fact that we can look back and have like a whole hall of fame of best picture winners, best director winners, that we have enough information that I'm able to get trends. If you haven't, check out the nomination stream from a few months back, and we have trends now. And this is just another stepping stone of, are the trends going to stay? You know, I'm excited overall. I also agree. I thought voting was very hard for me as well. Like I would vote for a certain movie for best picture, and then I'd look back and go, wait a second, but why am I not voting for that movie's director or that movie's screenplay? Should I do that? Let me switch my votes. Wait a second. Maybe that's not my favorite movie. Let me double check. It was a great year for film. I'm just really excited to be here with you guys. I'm really excited to see what shocks, what twists we have, and what jokes we have.
That's true too. Always some good jokes.
Always some good jokes. Like, for example, Marty Supreme, right? The promotion for Marty Supreme was this orange ball.
Oh.
And they just threw it out the window. Quite literally.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Well, let's see. So as far as we got, again, a couple more people to bring on in here. To be fair, I know we always acknowledge you as far as the daddy movies, and I only do that, by the way, because we experienced that with you, right? But it's not unfair to say that there's not other dads in here. So we got the dad all the way from Fever Dreamland Theater, Anthony.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh my goodness. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on with the dress code today? Look at this. You know what though? This is the cool award show. We don't need to like adhere to some strict dress code. We do what we want. We do what we want.
There you go. I like that, Anthony.
There will be proper repercussions offline, right?
That there will be. No seriousness though. Oh, but guys, it's awesome to see you all here. I am so happy to be here. I have been, since we said goodbye at Rubber Duckies 4, I have been looking forward to Rubber Duckies 5. 5 years, that's like 300 years in internet time.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I can't wait to see what everybody voted for, and just happy to be here, man. I am hyped.
I love it. I love it. Is your background from One Battle After Another?
It is, yes. One battle after another.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. One battle another. One battle after another. I'm not referring. I'm not referring to my marriage. I'm talking about the movie. The movie, which
is based on your marriage.
Oh my goodness. Well, now that we've got at least 4 out of the 5 of us, let's go ahead and get, last but not least, the man operating as far as all of this in the background, and also as we kindly refer to as the sexiest man on YouTube, the Upside Dan.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here. This is like, this and the Oscars are like my Super Bowl. Yeah,
a mixture.
So yes. Except I actually know the winners.
Yes, that's true. All of us don't know except Dan.
Yeah. Dan, did you appreciate my Marty Supreme joke?
I did, and then I was like,
yes, thank you. You got it.
I have the Marty Supreme popcorn bucket right there, and I should have bought
it
out. Believe it or not, there is a One Battle After Another popcorn bucket, but it's a life-size replica of the hills that they raise up and down, so I couldn't get it. It's too big.
Nowhere to put that one, huh?
No.
Also, something tells me maybe it didn't have an open like orifice type of thing, for you to mess around with.
Not like the Dune one. Yeah, no.
No, I know, right?
This year. Dune's coming out this year. So next year, Dan.
Yes.
Ooh. What are they going to possibly put out to top that popcorn bucket, though?
A bigger sandworm. A tighter sandworm.
A Magnum sandworm.
Oh.
Whew. Well, already getting into some heated territory there, it sounds like. No, but all right, it is great to have the entirety of the squad up on the screen here. Guys, seriously, I know we've already mentioned it so much, but I can't state enough as far as we're ridiculously excited to get this going. And so I think it is only fair to go ahead and actually get this ball rolling here. Let the viewers that have come to see this actually see the show taking place. There were some very final messages, I believe, to just make sure as we get the ball rolling, as far as like comments coming through and everything. So did we want to direct the attention to something else before I start announcing the categories and whatnot?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, guys. So obviously, you're watching this on the Cinema Squad YouTube channel. You might not actually, because we are simul streaming on Lost in the Reel as well. So if you're there and you're not subscribed, subscribe to Sean at Lost in the Reel. But obviously, we want you to subscribe to the Cinema Squad YouTube channel. The link is in the description. But also, you're here already. Just press subscribe and that notification bell. That would be great.
Yeah, come on, be great.
Be great.
Yep.
Now, when it comes to comments, here's the thing. It's going to be a lot of comments, and we don't have all the time in the world. We love the fact that you guys are commenting. If you want, please talk amongst yourselves in the comments section. And every now and then, we'll go to the comments section. We'll show your comment. We'll talk about it. We'll say something about it. But there's just not 100% chance we'll touch it. We appreciate your comment. But if you want your comment read out loud, we are taking super chats, and that's why I mentioned that we are simul streaming on Sean's Lost in the Reel channel, because that is where the super chats can be accepted. We can't accept it yet in the Cinema Squad channel, but Lost in the Reel we can. So if you want your comment read out loud, please send us a super chat. Not obligated, of course, but we'd appreciate it nonetheless. And now back, damn. Now back to your host.
Damn,
I had to
that's
say
a
damn
hot
first.
man.
My gosh, who is that?
You know what? That's a zaddy.
That is a zaddy.
Can you see me blushing, or is the filter taking it away? No, I appreciate it. You guys are too kind. And yes, obviously, right, everybody, keep the lively commentary coming because we love to see it. We appreciate as far as you adding into the entirety of what this is, what helps make the show what it is. So to go ahead and get us started, oh my gosh, what perfect timing with the banner there. You know, guys, one of the best things to go ahead and just enjoy the mind-numbingness of movies is some popcorn.
Ooh.
You know,
Is it
some
the
good old
Dune popcorn bucket, Jace? Is it the Dune popcorn bucket?
I mean, there might be one or two next to me for sure. For
One or two.
one for popcorn and the other one's also for popcorn. Don't worry. All right. Now, with that being said,
Popping something.
want to go ahead and obviously,
Is it buttered? No.
of course, Anthony,
It better be butter.
proper lubrication is important in all circumstances. Okay. Don't anyone let you tell you otherwise. All right. Now, with that, we want to go ahead and as we get this first category announced, if you couldn't tell by the cheesy introduction there, we're getting into the best popcorn flick of 2025. The first category up for the Rubber Duckies 5th annual year here. We want to go ahead and let you share your predictions within the chat. That's why we wanted to remind you kindly of what all of those nominees are. So we got, right, Fantastic Four, Predator Badlands, Superman, Thunderbolts, or Wake Up Dead Man. Lots of mans in there, I feel like. No? Or just the two? Hold on. No, as I'm reading it back, just the two. Regardless, did you guys want to discuss what your predictions were before we get on into this mess?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's get into that.
We're bringing
Yeah.
it back to the first Rubber Duckies. We haven't done this since the first Rubber Duckies.
I know.
Right on.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I stop myself.
I just hope that it's Predator Badlands. That's all.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies of the year. I hope that it wins, but I don't know if it will. I think it could be Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Okay. Wake Up Dead Man is
Ooh.
good, but you know what? I think I'm going to go with Mr. Davian Freedom, who says, please let it be Thunderbolts. I'm going with that.
I'm going with John. I think I'm hoping / thinking it will be some Thunderbolts here.
I'd like to see Thunderbolts get it. I think Predator's gonna get it. I feel like
I hope
that's
so.
I can see people voting for, but we'll see. It's always interesting. All right.
Dan, what about yourself, man? Come on.
Oh,
Just act like you don't know for a second.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I predict one of the 5 nominees will win.
Smart man.
Wait, how about this? Maybe this is more fair. Dan, would you at least be able to say who you voted for instead of saying who the winner is for sure? Because that may or may not line up.
I voted for, along with Nassim, I voted for wrong one. I voted for Thunderbolts.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it seems like it's a pretty heavy mixture here between at least what we're talking about right now between Thunderbolts and Predator.
I know, like the chat seems pretty divided. Like there's
Super.
everyone's throwing out different
and
ones.
everyone's sure about their pig, which I love.
I know.
Oh, of course, right? You got to exude that confidence with it.
Yes.
That is jumping.
Hell
Thank you
yes,
so much.
Gogi. Badlands.
Thank you so much, everyone in the chat, for being here. Awesome. Love you guys. Wow.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Let's do it. I'm
It's what
anxious.
helps
Let's
makes
do
this
it.
a show. If it wasn't for all of you, we would just be 5 dudes on a screen talking to each other, and that's definitely we appreciate the fact that's not the case. So now that we've got some good old predictions, right? I think maybe it's just about time to go ahead, and I just can't help myself, right? It's like a kid at Christmas morning. It's like, all right, I'm guessing what the present is. Let me just open it already. So we got Best Popcorn Flick, everybody, being announced to us by Struggle Reviews TV.
Yes, and I just want to reiterate that all links to all our wonderful presenters will be in the description box. So definitely go check them out. They're great presenters, great videos this year. I'm very excited for you guys to see who won, because I think we're up for a big surprise. Even though we're not doing biggest surprise, I think this one's going to be a surprise.
Hmm.
I'm nervous now.
Here we have Popcorn Flick.
That's what we need! Lord, I'm having a heart attack! Damn, this is some scary shit! I know you better get out of my face! Out of my face! Out of my face! This is on me up in here. You handle that! Will you shut the fuck up? This movie is good! Hey, baby! You came back just in time. She's about to get it on with Shakespeare. He found out she's a girl. Yeah, I got you. I got you on camera. You on candid camera now. You ain't know that. Hello? Hey, girl. I'm in the movie. Shakespeare, love. Oh, you lying.
And the nominees for Best Popcorn Flick are
realize that there are bad guys and there are worse guys and nothing else. Look at you. So adorable.
Stop! Here's what's gonna happen. Benoit frickin' Blanc and I are gonna ask you all some questions, and you're gonna answer them. We're gonna get to the bottom of who killed Monsignor Wicks and why, and then that's it.
Now, who wants to go first?
And the winner is Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery.
Wow. Andy got it right. What? Wow.
Oh, Dan, when you said surprise, was it because there was a Netflix thing? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Is that why?
Because like superhero films are such popcorn
Okay,
flicks.
fair. Yeah.
And this is the one not like comic book or action packed.
Yeah.
Superhero flick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's an excellent movie. I'm glad to see it get the win. It is a surprise. Wow, very unpredictable
Yes,
to
it's
start.
Probably a bigger surprise than biggest surprise will be.
Probably true.
That's what it felt like we started with, honestly.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I love, as far as Jonathan, you have a very, I feel like we shared a similar reaction. Your face is what I was feeling, right? So I got to toss it to you. Obviously, we're all pretty shocked, but what are you thinking, man? Did you expect this at all?
No. No. I didn't at all. And listen, I really liked Wake Up Dead Man. It's high up there for me, for sure. I think there's only 3 Knives Out movies. It's either number 2 or number 1. It's that good of a movie. I really think it's a good movie. But the superhero movies always win this category. And even though this is the third year we get popcorn flick, this did replace superhero movie.
True.
So, little bit of a fun fact here, and not including superhero movies, every winner of popcorn flick has been a superhero movie. The first year was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And last year it was Deadpool and Wolverine. So for 5 years or 4 years, 4 or 5 years, superhero movies have been dominating this specific category. This is the first time ever that a non-superhero movie has gotten the award, and I'm happy. I'm
all for it.
I wasn't expecting it. Totally deserving. I love Wake Up Dead Man.
And you know what, dude? That's saying a lot because there were 3. There was 3 superhero movies, so it's not even like the odds were against that happening. But here we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
no,
crazy.
and honestly, even being an enormous superhero advocate, I can easily say though, because of the quality of superhero films, and that's not to say there weren't some good ones. Okay, like they're really decent ones, I would say. But that makes me not as much surprised that something else could top a superhero film in that category, and that's crazy to think that that's the first year this happened.
Yeah,
it took 5 years, but someone finally triumphed superhero films. All right, fair enough.
If anything, it was gonna be a Knives Out mystery,
I guess, but according to everybody, Predator, apparently, but
Predator.
Which does lead me to think, so since we were so back and forth, right, and seemed to be so divided, but specifically between those two, and no one really guessed, or at least maybe there was someone. I think 1 or 2 comments came in if I saw about Wake Up Dead Man. Dan, I believe you'd mentioned you have the results of all this. So I'm super curious as far as how close was this really? Was it a landslide? Was it a few votes away?
Let's see for best popcorn flick.
Wow.
Yes.
Close.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a lot of
And the Fantastic Four was second, huh?
No, that was third.
Oh, Superman.
Superman was second.
Superman was second.
Superman
Okay.
second.
Thunderbolts is last.
I know.
Dang.
Wow.
That is surprising and also kind of disappointing there. And then I'm surprised Predator's in 4th.
I know. Wow.
Yeah,
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I honestly thought Wake Up Dead Man was going to be 5th place.
That's why this is a surprise. It really is. And it's not even an insult to the movie. The movie's awesome, but for popcorn, it's a surprise.
But honestly, this is the stuff that I love. Like when we're really genuinely shocked by what the people voted for. And I don't know. I think it's a deserving win.
Oh,
yes, definitely.
That's what I was happy about, is really any of the ones that could have won in this category would have been like, fair. I'm not really against that. You know what I mean? That made it a lot nicer as far as going into the voting. There's sometimes where there's one that you just desperately really want to win, or dare I say maybe where you're like, oh, please don't let something like this get through. But for this one, happy to see anybody take it. What a pleasant surprise to get us started. That is for sure. Only curious at this point is an understatement as far as where it goes from here, because now I wouldn't really know how to predict as far as too much moving forward, but we can't say too much with just one category, right? Surely we can predict the whole show based off of that. Nonetheless, when it comes to predictions, you guys want to go ahead and start sharing predictions for this?
We're here already. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Right. So biggest surprise. Brian, once again, everybody, feel free to go ahead and share those predictions down in the comments there. As a reminder, the nominees for this category being, I feel bad because I'm like stealing the announcers' thunders when I'm saying the nominees here.
You don't need to say them.
You don't. Why don't you just
Fair enough. All right. I guess everybody could read the screen. There you go. Right. So, but anyway, I will say this. Without actually just announcing the movies, still, we can announce perhaps our predictions or who we had voted for and everything. Personally speaking, I'll get mine out of the way. I think as far as biggest surprise, I am going with who I'm predicting what I think is going to win, not what my choice was. I'm predicting that K-pop is going to take this. I think it's going to dominate a lot of the categories that it happens to be in. I think it surprised a lot of people. I don't think at first glance when you hear about that film, too many people would be like, that's my cup of tea. But then you watch it and you kind of feel differently about it because it's very well executed. So I wouldn't be too shocked if that happened to take it. Side note, though, real quick, I would love to see Bob Trevino take it just because that was my personal selection. Sean, what about you?
Ooh, okay. I would love to see The Housemaid take that. Personally, that was my biggest surprise of the year. I thought that film was going to be trash, and it was so much fun. It is kind of trashy, but like in a really good way.
fun, trashy, yeah.
Exactly. So I would love to see that win, but I also agree with you, Jason. I think it's going to be K-pop Demon Hunters. That surprised everybody this year.
I know. I think that was like the one that nobody saw coming as far as to be as big of a hit as it is. Anthony, what about you?
I think pretty much like you, dude. Copy paste. K-pop will probably take it. I'd like to see Bob Trevino take it though for a category like this. I think that would be good. It could be fun to see Housemaid win it though. That could be interesting. That was like that was pretty out there. But I'm not too sure. I'm gonna say K-pop. I'm gonna say that for the win.
For sure. And John, you rounded it out. We doing K-pop all the way through?
For sure, bro. It's got to be K-pop Demon Hunters, man. I'm gonna be honest. And then seeing Thunderbolts in the mix as well. I'm just gonna say it. I think Thunderbolts is gonna be 4th or 5th place. Because I thought it was gonna be so strong in the last category. I don't even think this is its strongest category. So because of that, I think I see Thunderbolts really low. Definitely, I'm going for K-pop Demon Hunters and. I'm going to say something just to stir the pot. Can I stir the pot a little bit?
Yeah.
I didn't mention this. I didn't mention a lot of stuff during our nominations phase because I don't want to influence anybody really. But now that everything is said and done, I am going to stir the pot, guys. For those of you who don't know, I actually don't care about Bob Trevino. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that movie win.
If I could punch you through the screen, I would.
Was not expecting that at all.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Brandon, I saw that, Brandon. You actually might be right. Yeah.
Let's see. And then just for, again, gits and shiggles, Dan, did you want to just say who you voted for?
I voted for, so my hope is Thunderbolts. Because I just love that film, but K-pop was really the surprise of the year for me and for like everyone. And so I believed, okay, before voting got in, I thought K-pop would probably take it. So, yeah.
Well, all right, let's see if this is absolutely correct or not. All right, I watch it just not be K-pop at this point after everything we just said. But okay, so we got biggest surprise, everybody, that is being announced to us by Luke Heerfield.
Ooh, yeah, Luke.
Jesus Christ, I scared myself. Hey up everyone, it's me, your boy Luke Heerfield, talking all things movies, TV and popcorn culture. Sorry if I startled any of you guys at home, but I'm here to present the award for biggest surprise, so I thought it was very fitting to try to see if I can surprise any of you guys at home. So yeah, there's method to my madness. But before I announce the nominees for biggest surprise, I just want to say a massive thank you to the Cinema Squad for having me back once again to present one of the categories this year, despite my less than exceptional production values. Like some of these other presenters are putting me to shame. But yeah, biggest cinematic surprise. I mean, we all love it when a film seemingly comes out of nowhere and ends up being a huge crowd-pleasing success. But yeah, here are the nominees for the biggest surprise of 2025. Bob Trevino likes it.
You're broken. You know what? You're gonna be fine.
I guess that brings us here.
The Housemaid.
I have a really good feeling about this, Millie.
Me too. Okay, I'll be in touch.
K-pop demon hunters.
Everything is at stake.
Roofman.
I need you to really think about who you talk to. You just look like this all the time.
Tell me what's going on. Right now.
Who do you want to be, Jeff?
And Thunderbolts.
With a little giddy boy.
Some absolute bangers in there, but I hold in my hand the envelope. And the rubber ducky for biggest surprise of 2025 goes to... well, it should come as no surprise, really. It's K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yep.
No surprise there.
Nope. And absolutely right. Just
No.
nothing to say. Right. So next category, everybody. No, I'm just joking. But congratulations to K-pop. Thank you again to Luke. And also, I apologize because thank you again so much to Struggle Reviews TV before that, too. That was such an amazing as far
Oh
as
my
video
god.
before that
Both
was.
of these videos have been amazing.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
and
perfect
Luke-
because we have a new Scream movie coming out and a new Scary Movie coming out this year.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. And I was going to just say, Luke, don't you dare worry about your production value, my guy. We'd appreciate as far as your presence within the show, and you just go ahead and just being an announcer / presenter for us in general, right? So thank you kindly.
Yeah. Plus, I gotta agree with Brandon. Like, yeah, that movie was iconic.
It really is.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Let's see. So with this one, although it may not be as much, hey, did you see that? Although it may not be as much of a surprise necessarily to all of us, right? This is something where, do you think that this deserves, this is the only thing I'll try to say, like conversation wise, and I know this may come up a couple of times because the movie may come up a couple of times. They have like talked about there being like, sequels and kind of different stuff or whatever. Do you think this really needs to turn into a whole cinematic universe here, or should it be one of those things that they kind of just leave alone?
We have no choice in the matter. Netflix is going to milk this mother for all it's worth.
Oh, I know. I was, instead of seeing if they're going to do it or not, do you think they can do it successfully? It seemed like this more so was cobbled together last piece. Like, I hear that the K-pop element wasn't even thrown in until the very last moment.
Oh, wow. No,
Yeah, like they had the whole movie made, apparently, I guess. And then at the last second, the woman who created it was just like, you know what? Some K-pop could fit in here. And I guess that just took it to a whole nother level there. But nonetheless,
I will say that I think they're making a mistake waiting until 2029 or whatever they're waiting until for the sequel. That should be when like the third one comes out.
I mean, it takes a long time to animate a movie, though.
Yeah.
Like they don't. I'm sure they want to get it out as quick as possible. It's just like how long it's gonna take. But I also appreciate taking time to like organically come up with something that's actually not just gonna be a cash grab.
I was going to say, actually, I think that's going to work in this case's favor, right? So with me bringing up about how certain things came together last time, if you're going to continue stuff, then you might as well make sure that you are taking your time to make it a proper continuation, as opposed to just like, hey, here's some more product for the sake of having more product. So
who needs to silence their cell phone?
That was not me.
I think
Anthony.
Maybe it was worse. Maybe it was one of the worst
battle after another with this guy.
No, I think it was the black phone 2. The black phone 2.
Oh no, dude, you getting a call from the grabber? That's the worst. That's the worst. Might even be worse than as far as asking for what's your favorite scary movie.
If I can, like, I really think that the K-pop Demon Hunters universe needs more movies. First off, I love K-pop Demon Hunters. Also high up there for me. I think it is my favorite animated film of the year. But one of my cons, which maybe in the long run I can forgive, is I wanted more from that lore, more from that world.
Yeah.
And if
Which
we're
we'll
going to get
get
more
in more installments. So
right, exactly. With more installments, I'll be okay.
if they can make another song bang as hard as Golden, I cannot wait.
That's gonna be
That is what's I feel like going to be just as tough, is coming up with a story that's just as compelling, and then the music to complement it that is just as catchy. It's not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
But some tells me, right, if they are taking their time with it, got good creative minds, perhaps similar people that worked on the first one, obviously, then should be looking at some good stuff that they're pumping out there. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I agree, John. I think that the lore behind all that stuff it was very interesting. Like, it was something that even if there was no music, I give them credit that in itself was interesting enough. Obviously, the music just takes it to a different level there.
Right.
Well, although that in itself was not necessarily a movie that was hidden by any stretch of the imagination, right? That kind of got out there more than other things. There are absolutely some movies that are hidden gems, as we would call them. So this particular category, Oh my gosh! Dang it! And I was so happy about that transition too. Shoot, I was so prepared for the
hidden
result from the moment we announced it. But go ahead, Dan. Forgive me. Head on over the results.
Here is the results for biggest surprise.
Oh, yep.
Oh, bro.
Yep. It ran away with that.
At least Thunderbolts got 3.
Third place. Okay.
I was gonna say
The Housemaid got second place.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Roof, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, and poor Bob Trevino likes it. Oh,
I think some of these, it's just a matter of people not seeing it, and in which case not being able to appreciate it, and that might be why it didn't get the votes.
Anthony, that's probably something that is a very solid point that could apply to like any category. Honestly, is very well said. Just, I think a lot of this may boil down to sometimes people just not having certain films. So that's definitely as far as fair to bring up there, right? Just maybe things haven't been seen, and that's why they didn't get all the votes. But nonetheless, I think that was definitely as far as a landslide we were all predicting, right? For sure. So can't say there was too many surprises. Always cool to see the results nonetheless, though. But we got some good old predictions we can now share for the next category, that now to jump backwards somehow to as far as that transition that existed there. Hidden gems, everybody, right? So again, some films that perhaps you haven't heard about, and this actually ties perfectly to what was just being said. Like, maybe some films haven't been seen, that's why they're not getting as many votes. Well, I want to point this out for this category. If perhaps you didn't know who to vote for, or maybe there's only one of the movies that you've seen here or something like that, I always like to point out that maybe this was something that you couldn't partake in within the voting side of stuff, but you should still view these movies. There's a reason that they made it to the final 5 of our nominations, and could not recommend all of them enough. Nonetheless, to start off our predictions, if I may, I'm going to say that the best hidden gem is Twinless.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
It's either that or Bob Trevino.
I could see Better Man winning this one, to be honest. I think that could be the dark horse of this whole thing, and Better Man wins. I can see that.
Possibly. Jonathan,
There
I know
are a
that
lot of lovers of that film out there. Like, I mean, Sin is like the leader of the Better Man cult. So
it seems like it for sure, man. Yeah, I love as far as the enthusiasm she shares for that film. Jonathan, with you not being as much of a fan of Bob Trevino per se, so I guess that wouldn't be in your picks. Did you also like Twinless, or do you think that could take it here, or you think it's some other thing in particular?
I did like Twinless. I did. I liked it better than Bob Trevino for sure. I do want it to be Twinless. Well, low key, let's be honest here. I think I want it to be Splitsville, but I don't think anybody saw that movie.
yeah. But, if you haven't seen Splitsville, please see that movie.
Yeah, it's great. That was my vote. But it's got to be Twinless, right? And if it's not, then I'm also kind of giving the dark horse to Better Man.
There's a lot of picks for Better Man in that chat right now.
Yeah, see a lot of love for Better Man popping up right now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Anthony, are you also a Better Man lover?
Oh,
Anthony, are you muted?
Sorry.
Come on, Anthony, you got to be a better man. Come on.
You're a better man. I would go with Twinless on this, but I'd like to see Bob Trevino get it again. This is its second chance, and I guess last chance, right? Oh no,
we got Barbie Ferreira and Best Picture.
All right.
Right.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna say Twinless. we'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, and then Dan, who'd you vote for?
Twinless, yeah, and that was my hope. Although I gotta say with John, Splitsville also is a really good one. I mean, all these I liked all these, but yeah, Splitsville, definitely go check that out. But Twinless is my vote.
All right. Well, seems like we're relatively unanimously going towards Twinless overall, more than anything else. So let's see. And all right, now that we got some predictions out of the way, and as far as thank you for all the predictions coming through in the chat there, let's go ahead and get our best hidden gem announced to us by Real Talk with Ryan.
Hello, everyone. Hello, panel. Hello, audience. My name is Ryan, and I'm from the channel Real Talk with Ryan, and I'm proud to announce an award for the 5th annual Rubber Ducky Awards ceremony for Best Hidden Gem Film of 2025. And the nominees are Better Man,
I believe in you.
So, the story starts.
Bob Gervino Likes It,
Broken. I would have done it the right way if I had just known.
Of course you would have. When you care about somebody, you don't just stop talking to them because you have a problem. And you know what? You're going to be fine.
Freaky Tales,
What happened here? You fucked with the wrong warrior.
Splitsville,
This is normal, right? People go through stuff like this in the first year of marriage.
No.
and finally, Twinless.
I wish I could take it back. Rocky.
You know, people say, just be yourself. Like, what version of me?
And the winner is, get the drum roll going, get your guesses in. Twinless.
Whoa!
I love the Terrifier shirt. I love the Terrifier shirt. Just wanted to say that he was rocking.
Yeah, that was a great shirt.
Yes, that was cool.
Very
yeah.
nice.
But cool.
Yes, and Ryan, thank you kindly for bringing that to us, man. Thank you. Okay, hold on. I just at least want to say that wanted that to win. Wasn't actually fully expecting it to. Like, I kind of was preparing myself for disappointment on that one. Dan, when you first found out and got the clip and everything, did you feel like this was something that you were just as kind of shocked as the rest of us, or pleased with the fact that we were right? I don't know. How do you feel?
I was pleased. I didn't know about this. Yeah, this one was kind of hard because I thought I could see a couple of these winning. I like Bob Trevino or Twinless, and basically, and yeah, no, I was pleasantly surprised, and just I was just over the moon because I love Twinless, and yeah, no, that's it.
Fair enough. Also, guys, we're 2 for 3 so far, as far as like our predictions within.
We are, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never would have guessed the first one.
Same.
That was not happening. But I'm just so happy that Twinless won, obviously, from my reaction. It is my favorite film of 2025. So just to see it win something.
Clip. Oh, man. Hopefully those as far as were some good ones. The trailers, man, thankfully pick out as far as some really good stuff there. And I'm so glad that you got to this comment. I'm sorry. I was really hoping this one came up on the screen. It's wild. I was seeing Chimp was so famous in the UK and we barely know about it in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Isn't that just nuts?
I love that comment.
Yeah, so absolutely right. Splitsville was a blast. I feel like this is one where I couldn't actually be more curious to see the results for this one in particular, just because I'm curious. I think this will determine to see who has seen stuff. So can we go ahead and just throw it over to that and kind of discuss? Yeah.
Let's see. Best hidden gem.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's Winless.
That's
And
pretty
Better Man,
dominating.
Better Man was close.
Yes, it
Better Man,
was.
yes.
Yeah, I would hope for everybody that was giving the love to Better Man in the chat. Don't be too disappointed. Clearly, it was pretty darn close there.
Yeah, Splitsville was last.
Would you say Better Man did better than expected?
Oh, don't perform.
The dad jokes.
I gotta say, with Freaky Tales, I still gotta check that one out in particular, and so I gotta get around to some of these hidden gems. Well, that's actually the only one, but still, thought it was hilarious. I was just like, man, Pedro Pascal, he's still everywhere, right?
He's still everywhere, and I'm okay with it.
It's and it's funny because like I still enjoy him myself too. I think that I still think they should have maybe had someone else, Mr. Fantastic, but he did a good job. He did a good job.
I mean, Pedro Pascal was even in the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Like,
Yes,
he's literally everywhere.
Seriously. All I was going to bring up isn't it hilarious how like you go from this point in your career, and it seems like he's not the only one this has happened to, where you kind of get recognized, people really like you. They're like, man, I'd like to see that person in more stuff, and then he does start popping up in more stuff, and everyone's like, I hate how he's in everything. Stop it.
No one's ever happy.
Nobody's ever happy. Exactly. Well, hopefully, though, we were happy with those selections and those picks that were made, especially because, right, it was, if you have anybody to blame, I guess, as funny as this may sound, it's yourselves.
Wow.
Yeah, man. If I can go back, I remember the one Rubber Duckies year when the Menu won Screenplay.
Yes.
And the chat was cooking it. And I said, well, no pun intended. No pun intended. The chat was cooking it. And I was like, what are y'all so mad about? You voted for
I was
it.
shocked.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's, if anything, hopefully this just provokes people to get more voting out there, right? Like spread the word even more, and hopefully, right, more people that share your opinions will go ahead and speak up as well and get the people that you wanted to be winning. I always worry that we're going to get to a point where it'll be big enough to where somebody just creates a bunch of like bot accounts to vote like an absurd amount of times and then just create some wild choices. And maybe that wasn't going to happen until I just said that right now, but
yeah, don't even throw that out in the universe.
Hey, edit that out. And make sure you edit that out. Okay. But also, that'd be pretty cool if we got that big to where that was even a thing.
Yes.
With that being said, I would think that it's proper to get into some predictions of the next category that is up. So, okay, everybody, with this next category, we got as listed on the screen for us the best horror film. And man, this is one I've really been looking forward to for the past couple of years in a row, because I just really feel like, I don't know if it's just maybe I didn't see as much horror in years prior to be able to feel like how I feel now, but I think that there's been so much creativity within horror within the past couple of years, right? Not everything is knocking it out of the box. Not everything does a phenomenal job, but as far as just creative, unique ideas where I can watch it and say, I've never seen something like that. I can't compare it to anything, right? I just personally think I've seen a lot of good, unique stuff like that. So with all of that, I think a lot of these fall into those categories. Of course, you can't say that for everything. You got things like Frankenstein, which is based off a story that's existed for, longer than any of us have lived. But with that being said, I personally predict I'm going towards Weapons. I think that Sinners may get like the popularity side of the vote here so that more people have seen that and they may just lean towards it. I myself, though, think that Weapons, as far as horror goes, is the one that's perhaps like kind of better, dare I say. And I'm going to predict Weapons. All right. But we got, as far as immediately, some Sinners love. Now, right, I'm just going to say, I wouldn't be shocked if Sinners took it.
I mean, I definitely feel like I'm on this train. I think Sinners is going to win everything that it's nominated for. I just have this feeling, so I will not be surprised. I would love to see Weapons win something, though, because I truly think that film is incredible.
Yeah.
So if anything, I think Weapons does have a chance here. It's the dark horse, but Sinners will probably win.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I'm going off the trends. And every horror film that has a director nomination has won the category. And that's between Frankenstein and Sinners. And it's because of that I'm choosing Sinners.
I don't think you're wrong. I'm more so being like hopeful when I say Weapons, but that's a solid pick there. All right, Anthony, what do you think?
Same thing, hopeful for Weapons. I feel like Sinners is like the safe pick. That's the one I think that we would all like probably, well, most of us would put our bets on. But Weapons, come, I don't know, man. This was like my favorite movie of the year for like the longest time. Give me more witch.
Give me more witch.
Give me more witch. I think we're getting a prequel anyway, so we're gonna get some.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and it would be fun to see something like Frankenstein or something like that get the nod. That was but Sinners is a masterpiece, so I'm not gonna be upset if that one takes it. It's an absolute masterpiece.
I just personally think that even for a lot of people that may have seen Frankenstein, I don't think many people view that as a horror film.
Yes, you're. So I get I know what you're getting at, Jace. I also know a certain percentage of people that say the same thing about Sinners.
Yeah, 100%, right? Even actually, we to a very slight extent, we're kind of saying like, is it really fitting in that category?
Right.
And I think by all technicalities, you'd have to say yes. But yeah, Frankenstein in particular, I feel like not anything against it at all. I think that it has very minimal qualities that are like horror genre like. But nonetheless, right, doesn't mean that I'm not trying to say it shouldn't be in this category. I just more so say for people that have seen it, I could see why they wouldn't particularly lean towards this as their choice. But Dan, that leads me to asking though, right, what was your vote for?
Yeah, this was one because Sinners and Frankenstein, like I could definitely see the not considering them because they're not like, I don't know, like they're award worthy horror. I don't want to say elevated horror, but I know why people don't count them as just plain horror. So like there's almost like two choices here. Like the actual horror one, like JC were saying, Weapons would probably win if it was just that. So yeah, no, I mean Sinners is my favorite movie of the year. Frankenstein would probably be second here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite categories. I love horror films, so yeah.
So it sounds like at least if we were to round out our vote as like a group, we've kind of all more so leaned towards like there's a hope for Weapons, but we are logically predicting that Sinners is going to be taking it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, at this point now, I'm just curious as far as to see how well we're going to do as we select as we continue onwards here. Right. Well, again, we're 2 for 3 so far. Well, we're off to a pretty decent start. Knock on something though that I don't jinx us. Okay. Up next, everybody. We have Best Horror Film being presented to us by Grande's Graveyard.
Grande.
Okie dokie, I believe we are all the way live. Hello and welcome to my graveyard. I am your host of the evening, the Cemetery Man from St. Louis, Mass. Always taking names and kicking candy ass live and Living Kelly here with you only on the 5th annual Quack 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 Rubber Ducky Film and TV Awards Show. I am very humbled and honored to be back for my 3rd straight and the 5th annual Rubber Ducky Film and TV Awards Show. Honored as always. Now, the past couple years, I was presenting Supporting Actors Awards, but the gentlemen in the committee, the fine gentlemen in the committee, they said, Grande, we are going to hand you the torch, and now you must take it and run with it. And I don't know where I'm going with it. I may run straight into a brick wall, but I'm presenting the award this year for the Best Horror Film of the Year 2025. Yes, you, the fans, voted on 5 wonderful nominees, but there can be only one, El Champion, and it will be revealed in the envelope of secrets here tonight, only on Grande's Graveyard and only on the 5th annual Rubber Duckies Film and TV Award Show. So I'm very excited. Thank you all for voting, and thank you to the committee for having me back on and giving me a different category this year. I hope I can deliver. But here they are, ladies and gents. I'm not going to keep you in suspense anymore. It's been about a minute. Here are the nominees for the Best Horror Film of the year 2025 and voted on by you, the fans. There was a winner. Who's it going to be? Here's the nominees. The nominees are Bring Her Back.
Listen. Some people believe the spirit stays in the body for months after death. We can bring her back.
Frankenstein.
In seeking life, I created death.
Sinners.
You keep dancing with the devil. gonna follow you home.
The Ugly Stepsister.
I'm going crazy. I've lost my mind.
And weapons.
Where did you go?
This is where the story really starts.
Yes, 5 wonderful nominees have been decided upon, but there is one El Champion, and El Champion is the winner for Best Horror Film, the year 2025, here at the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies Film and TV Awards Show. Drum roll, please. Can we get a drum roll? Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Your winner is Sinners. Yes, Sinners. Come on down and correct your golden rubber ducky filled with chocolatey goodness, only here at the 5th Annual Award Show. I'm very happy for Sinners and, of course, all the other nominees. Awesome movies in and of their own right. Thank you all so much for voting, and thank you guys so much for having me back on the show. It means the world to me, so thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and a great, great award show. So, everybody, thank you so much, and we will catch you next time only on The Graveyard. Too Sweet Peace. See y'all later, guys.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Friday, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. That was fantastic.
So much
He
energy.
is, like,
Oh,
he
yes.
is
Well, other
hyped
than
up
that
on
being
energy drinks,
very
man.
well done. Yeah, I love the enthusiasm there. That is so great, right, Ed? You gotta be bringing that type of energy to the table when you're doing this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Keeps everyone engaged. But that was, yeah, other than just being phenomenal, that was definitely, now we can say 3 for 4. We are currently at, gentlemen, 9, because it seems as though we had predicted that there. And I can't say that I'm too upset or taken aback by that choice. I think it's one of those where that was just probably one of the most seen movies of the year. And yeah, I think that that's fair to say that out of horror stuff, even though it is, as we were kind of discussing, maybe not as much horror like as other ones, still very much a horror movie. The scary parts work really well, or even if it doesn't actually like scare you, like going home not being able to sleep, it's still very effective. It's just extremely well done. Production value is fantastic. Script is great. Twists and turns are very nice. Love it all through and through. Doesn't surprise me that it took Best Horror. What do you think, gentlemen? I mean, obviously we thought it was going to win, right? So any additional thoughts on the fact that it actually did?
Nope.
Oh yeah, this is very it's Sinners.
It's deserved.
Yeah,
It's deserved. It's again. It's. I mean, there's so much to it. There's a lot of layers there. I think you could appreciate it on multiple levels. You could just watch it, enjoy it, or if you want to do like a deep dive on all the meanings, and I think that's there too. So I like that aspect of it. I feel like that was a predictable win, but it's a good win.
Yeah.
It is a good win. I mean, I'm happy to see that Sinners is gonna, like, it's one of my favorite films of the year, but it's also one of those things, like, I love having diverse winners, so I am a little bummed that it might win everything, but also it is deserved.
Right. No, 100%. And actually, I echo your comment, and then another comment that actually just had come through that was on the screen. So Brandon, I believe, was pointing out about how, definitely mixed feelings, because it is fair to say, like, it's a bittersweet thing. The sweet part being, yeah, Sinners was phenomenal. It deserves it. And it's funny because I feel like the way we're talking, it sounds like this tonal shift of just like, okay, I guess that's all right. But it just would have been nice for this category in particular, I think, is maybe what we could agree upon, right?
Yeah, I mean, Weapons was such a good film, and I don't think it's going to win anywhere else. So that's kind of sad. But
Exactly. But nonetheless, let's see how much it took the lead. So can we go ahead and see them results, please?
Yes, let's see. The results for Best Horror Film.
My goodness.
I know.
Well, at least Weapons got second. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And Bring Her Back did decently, but holy crap, Sinners just took that and ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean it's nice to see that if there was anything else that was even close to being second, it's weapons. That's great. And I think depending on how we see votes for Frankenstein moving forward, I think this kind of helps prove the point I was saying about like people may have seen it. I just don't know if everybody looks at it specifically as like horror first. Right?
Yeah.
They might think of other things before that prior.
Or
But
maybe our
nonetheless,
viewers just didn't like Frankenstein.
that could be true, right? Yeah, it was just like, nah, not up my alley. I liked it though. I liked it.
I did
But
too.
with that, I got to go ahead and start to then take this on, since it seems like we've got all of the thoughts shared across the board about that. Then the next category seems to be appropriate to be talking about here. Now, this diving off into a completely different direction, because everything up on the table next, folks, is all animated. No live action stuff going on within here. So, got my prediction that I'll just kick us off with. I want Predator.
Yep.
Because I liked it a lot. But I mean, my gosh, if K-pop doesn't win this, I am going to just literally jump off the stream right now and then just say I don't even know what reality is anymore.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you,
kind of the
Jason.
same thing with Sinners, where we're kind of just like it's Sinners, but it's K-pop.
Yup.
It's K-pop.
It's K-pop.
But I would love to see Arco win, even though I know no one saw Arco.
Yeah. But it's K-pop.
Yeah, K-pop. I'm hoping for a surprise again. Copy paste. I would like for Predator, but yeah, we know what it's gonna be. Let's just run. Let's run the video. We know what it's gonna be.
Well, I was gonna say, as a matter of fact, I would actually just be curious. Anybody, feel free to share in the comments in the chat if you don't think K-pop is going to win this, because I would be just so curious if there's anyone that's like, you know what? No, I don't think it doesn't deserve.
And watch them be right.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That'll be the person that created the 1,000 bots that changed up the voting there for it. But no, all right. Jokes aside, I guess, right, this is one where, agreed, there's only so much to say to get it started. There's not really too much that we could go ahead and throw out there when it comes to the predictions. So I guess we might as well just see if our predictions are correct. So let's jump on into seeing who the best animated film is. We'll have this presented to us by Rachel's Reviews.
Hi, everybody. I am Rachel with Rachel's Reviews, and I am delighted to have the opportunity to present the winner for the 5th annual Rubber Duckies Awards to the Best Animated Feature Film of the Year. Animation has the ability to take us to different worlds and characters the way few other mediums do. This year, we went to sci-fi futuristic worlds, we fought demons, and lived in Zootopia once again. The nominees for the 5th annual Rubber Duckies Awards for Best Animated Feature Film are Arco, In Your Dreams,
Sweet dreams are made of these. With my to decide. Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Naked Dream. What's so scary about this?
Absolutely nothing.
K-pop Demon Hunter,
Send those disgusting demons back to the depths where they belong! Let's get battle ready.
Predator, Killer of Killers,
What happens if we survive?
and Zootopia.
Stop in the name of the law! I'm really sorry! No! Stop pulling my ears! Stop pulling my ears! Never pull up on his ears! I have to help my family! Cannonball!
the winner is K-pop Demon Hunters. It truly, truly took the world by storm last year, and it was truly golden. So congratulations on an incredible run that movie had, and is beloved by many, and is the winner tonight.
I thank you kindly, Rachel. We appreciate you sincerely for bringing that to us. And all right, moving on from there. We got nothing else to say. Thanks. No, but congratulations, K-pop. Obviously,
Yes.
right? I think that it just deserves this for sure. Not to say there weren't any other good animated entries within the year, but my goodness, right? This really, really, as mentioned, like took the world by storm. It was perfectly encapsulated within that the way of describing it that way. I don't know. I mean, is there really anything else to say here other than just congratulations to it?
Yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to see my one vote for Arco on the graph there.
I think
I
Dreams too. I'm curious to see how well that one did, but I think it's going to be slivers. I think we'll.
I gotta give my love to Zootopia 2 as well. I loved.
Yeah, that was such a good movie.
My prediction for the results is that it'll be bigger than Sinners for horror.
Ooh.
I think is a very number one. I agree. And
Do you think it'll go above 70%?
Oh,
okay, above, over under 70%, under, but it'll beat Sinners.
I'm gonna say over.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Right.
Just that I'm gonna go over as well.
And I just want to put this up there. I voted. Not enough of us saw Naza 2, but I.
Neja.
It's okay. That.
Dan trying to pronounce Neja.
Neja.
That's how I would have said it. So don't feel bad, man. We're like a half a decade deep, and we're still gonna mispronounce things. It is what it is.
Yes. Yeah, Predator. Good Predator content last year.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready
for those
for
results?
Let's see these results, man.
All right. For
It's
the
gonna be
results.
big, bro. It's gonna be big. I'm gonna be wrong.
Let's see. For best animated film.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, Zootopia got a nice
2.
chunk.
Zootopia 2 was put up a fight.
Oh, so
Not
in your,
even
in your dreams,
50%.
in your
Hey,
dreams
Sean.
is the one with the little sliver.
Hey, yeah. Oh, I was saying, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sean,
wow.
look, Arco got a decent amount of love there.
It
Yeah.
did. That makes
In your
me
dreams
happy.
is the little sliver for in your dreams.
Man, I didn't care for In Your Dreams. I'm happy about that.
I liked it.
No, I loved that one.
Now,
liked
was
it.
that one theatrical or was it just net?
It
was
just
just Netflix,
Netflix.
and I don't blame people for maybe not hearing about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really see much advertising for that. So
Yeah,
I thought it was a great movie.
I liked it. Yeah,
What Baloney Tony? Oh, I love Baloney Tony.
Yes.
Well, I gotta say, although we weren't maybe as far as Sean and myself, we weren't correct on the above 70% there, guys. We're going strong, so we're 4 out of 5. I'm surprised we've
Yeah,
never
we
done
are.
this any other year, right? As
I
far as like
know.
actually keeping track of our predictions, seeing if we're correct. But
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
This
off to a
is
strong
where
start nonetheless.
shit gets crazy, though. I have no idea who's going to win screenplay.
Oh man, yeah, this is something where I think we've easily come across some categories where it's anybody could have predicted that, right? As long as you're
Yeah.
kind of keeping up to speed with like what's been released, I think most people would be able to predict those last few categories. With that being said, I agree with you, Sean. This next one, though, I don't really feel is quite as predictable at all. I'm actually not 100% sure what to land on when it comes to predictions for this for myself. So this will be one where I'm actually looking to toss this out into the mix here. Jonathan, start us off with your predictions. What do you think? Best screenplay.
Well, my vote was Marty Supreme. That was my vote. Yeah, can you skip me, bro? I don't know.
This one's
Fair
hard.
enough.
I
Anthony,
feel like
start us
it's
off.
gonna be. I feel like it's Sinners is gonna take it again, but I would love to see Marty Supreme, Twinless, Begonia even.
Yep. Anthony.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, yeah, this one's way up in the air. I can't wait to see who won it, but yeah, Marty Supreme is the one I'm rooting for.
I would love for Twinless to win or Marty Supreme. I think it is going to be Sinners.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, this could have a surprise here.
Okay.
Well said, Brandon. There was so much. The writing within that is so, I think, just like probably overlooked and glossed over. There was a lot packed within as far as every single exchange between as far as Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone in that movie. That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, when it comes down to it, I think just on a personal level, it may be hard to kind of come to a proper decision, but to predict what the overall choice was from the audience, I'm going to predict that the audience chose Sinners.
Yeah. You know what? I think Eric actually wrote something in the chat right now that says, Sinners is getting it. I kind of feel that way. I do want to believe that this category is a little bit more competitive. I do want to believe that. Which is why I'm having such a hard time. I will go with Sinners for the prediction, and a dark horse. I'll say Begonia is a dark horse.
Okay. Or Black Bag. I know a lot of people who love that movie.
Yeah, I loved Black Bag, and I thought the screenplay was great. I'm the one that voted. Well, a few of us obviously voted for it, but I voted for it to get in here. So, but no,
I think this one's going to be tighter than Eric is thinking that it is going to be. Like, I think this one's going to be pretty spread out.
Are we doing
over under 50% for the winner? Whoever the winner is.
Under.
Oh yeah, under.
Same.
For sure.
Same.
Under.
I think it could be under 30.
Yeah, even though
that's not bad. Not bad.
Oh,
Sinners are like
thinks
still
so
the one
too.
to stick with. I don't see it going above 30%. Or I mean, yeah, exactly right.
Unless we'll see here if Sinners wins on a landslide, then I mean it pretty much has it in the bag for everything else. I think
that is an indicator. You're right.
You're not wrong to think that. You're not wrong to think that.
Well, I guess
all right.
It's about that time. But we are sticking with the official squad prediction is Sinners.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, it's locked in. Let's see if we're right. Let's see what the people done chose. So coming up here, everybody, announcing best screenplay for us will be presented by Horror Flicks with Nick.
Ooh.
Hey, Rubber Duckies. How's it going tonight? I am Nick from Horror Flicks with Nick, coming to you pre-recorded from north of the border. I am so happy to be back tonight. This is my 4th year in a row presenting an award for the Rubber Duckies. I presented everything from Best Horror Film to Best Hidden Gem, and this year I am presenting the award for Best Screenplay. The nominees in this category are Begonia.
Can we have a dialogue, please?
Don't call it dialogue. This isn't Death of a Salesman.
Okay, can we talk, please? Or are you just going to
We
keep
don't
doing...
need to talk.
Yes, okay.
Because I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say that I'm in some kind of internet-induced, auto-hypnotic feedback loop.
Black Bag.
Most of NCSC is 25-year-olds. They were just mucking around trying to zero their central router. They didn't know it would brick the whole system.
Wait, Syria 2012? That was you? That was us?
I don't know. I don't work on that side of the house.
Twinless.
It doesn't seem like you are trying to do your job. No, well, it feels like you're doing the opposite of your job because it should be pretty easy to cancel my dead brother's account.
Do you want this? I don't know.
Mom, I don't know. I'm on the phone. No, do not put me on hold.
Do you want these?
Mom, please. Don't tell me to fucking calm down.
Marty Supreme.
You let the ball hit the other side. You can't cancel your paddle. It's my point. What are you talking about? You can't do it. You let the ball fall off the table. That's ridiculous. You're cheating. I'm cheating? Yeah, that's called cheating. You're not following the rules. Fine. Take the point. Thank you. Give me the ball.
That was good. That was good.
And Sinners.
Must be that voice I heard from out here. Oh, it was beautiful.
Goddamn beautiful voice.
Even through these walls. Where y'all from?
Just down the road.
And how far is that? North Carolina. Y'all clean? Sir.
And the winner for Best Screenplay goes to Sinners.
Yep.
There it is, y'all. Sinners is running away with it.
Good night, everyone.
Can't say that I'm terribly shocked. Well, congratulations, Sinners.
Yes.
glad
I
that that
definitely
was,
would have liked to have seen something else win here, even though I think the screenplay for Sinners is really good. I think there's some really fantastic work that was shown in some of these other screenplays.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
so concerned at this point that every time Sinner's going to win, we're just going to be like, all right, cool, congratulations. You know, it would have been nice to see something else.
Sinners and K-pop, yeah.
But yeah, which is really unfair because, of course, there is a reason why it's in the category. There's clearly a reason why it won. It's a phenomenal screenplay. I think what's really, really nice about that screenplay in particular is because the way that it kind of follows story-wise, I think it plays out very interestingly even before it gets to any specific horror elements. And when that's thrown in there, such a cool twist. I can only imagine as far as I would have loved to be one of the people that got a chance to like read the script before actually going and doing that. That had to be so much fun is to read that through. But yeah, no shocker here for sure. Some other great screenplays as well. But man, good old Sinners just taking the whole show by storm.
W.
Nope, another W. But hey, another W for us because we are now 4 out of 5.
We are 4 out of 5. And I just want to say Lisa's bringing up Nick. I miss Nick on our screen.
Yes.
I wish we had more horror flicks with Nick in our lives.
Yeah, and as far as because thank you so much for coming back every year, Nick. The first and foremost, right, and then of course, right on top of that, you know, regardless, we know sometimes there's other things that come up as far as in our lives that can take us away sometimes for some certain things. So just wishing the best for you and wishing that maybe just maybe get a chance to go ahead and see some more from your content wise. Besides being presented for us.
And I gotta second this.
Yes.
Oh gosh,
Dylan O'Brien is so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
He's
everything.
incredible.
Yes. Yeah, he's so good. Also, I wanted to ask, what did you guys think of my new like setup, like that I did the audio only with the picture on top?
Oh, I liked that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I was going to bring up, and all I had this almost already typed out, but I'll just go ahead and say it. It'd be great if we can also get to the point where, and I know this might be a little bit of a harder to do, but have the screenplay shown, as far as like a scrolling part of the screenplay as it's playing the audio from that clip.
I was going to do that because the Oscars do that, right? The Academy Award.
I believe, yeah. So yeah, but one day, right? We'll get there.
Yes.
No, but hey, should we go ahead and of course see what these results be looking like?
Yes.
Yes, I'm so curious.
Yeah.
So here for best screenplay.
Did it run away with it? It really did.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Hey, Marty Supreme's in all right though.
Dang,
Yeah.
Marty Supreme and Begonia nearly tied there. That's really
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That would have been a really tight race if Sinners wasn't in it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Okay.
Even when you look down at Twinless and Black Bag, like those are relatively close as well. Obviously, a little bit more of a stretch away, but yeah, exactly. If Sinners was not hypothetically part of this, I'd kind of wonder what it would look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy that all of these nominees were able to get the percentages on because I've seen during the stream, a lot of the nominations, some nominations don't even have their numbers on the screen. So that, the fact that that means that people, it was a little competitive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a really good point, actually. Yeah, because I think up until this point, there's almost everyone has been, there's at least been one movie that's just been a sliver of the votes, right? So yeah, this is, I think, the first one that showed numbers for everybody. It's a good point. Oh, all right. Nice to see that, right? This makes me happier, I guess. The fact that Sinners took it, right? It definitely seemed to deserve the win there. And yet there was proper love still shown and provided to other films as well. All right.
You have not missed yourselves, Fish.
Oh, yeah.
Jelly. You
Do
have
not worry,
gone on
Fish.
yet.
Stick around.
And thank you for being here. I
Yes.
appreciate you showing up live.
Yeah,
Right? Thank you
thank you.
kindly. And
We
yeah,
love you
exactly.
guys.
Good timing, right? Because no, you haven't missed it. But speaking of which, that does kind of lead into perfectly right to maybe go ahead and start to talk about the next category and predict it. So we happen to have coming up next year, folks, would be Best Director. Now, this is one where
This one's easier.
I did not expect it to be some as I'm reaching each category in my head. I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, I think this is another one that's going to be kind of like somebody's running away with it. Although there are a lot of great choices, I am going to be pretty shocked if Ryan Coogler doesn't happen to win this category.
Yeah. I will literally probably poop my pants if Ryan Coogler does not win.
I'll eat my shoes.
Times
I'll
like
eat my
this, I'm
shoes.
glad we're virtual.
Yeah. I'll eat my shoes. I don't even. This is not a competition. This is not a competition. Like it's got to be Coogler.
Yep.
It's got to be
Why
Coogler.
does it say director will be Dan Coogler?
I think she got confused with me. I think because I was
Did Dan marry Ryan?
Don't you mean
I
Dan
know.
Cougar? Rawr.
What you guys actually don't know is Ryan Coogler's younger brother, Dan Coogler, actually did the majority of the directing for the film. So
He did.
Good old Dan Coogler.
yeah, so thank you for that trivial fact, Lisa. We appreciate you. No, okay, so you know what, guys? Actually, maybe this is more interesting. You know, because John, I like how you've been throwing in like the under over of like a certain percentage. Maybe just something to add into that, since it seems like there's a pretty easy prediction of who will win. Who do you think's going to take second?
Okay.
Ooh, I think it'll be Guillermo del Toro.
I don't know.
I can see people going that direction. Yeah.
I can.
People love Guillermo del Toro. Okay.
I'm right on point with Brandon, actually, as far as the comment just came up. I'm thinking that my second pick would be Josh.
Ooh, that would be a huge dark horse. And I love what Josh Safdie did with Marty Supreme. That movie is literally about ping pong, but it's like about so much more. And it's at such a crazy pace throughout the entire film. I don't know. I just think he's brilliant.
Yeah, my pick is obvious. My pick is Josh Safdie. I've said it before. That was my vote. I do think it's Ryan Coogler hands down, but I do want to go number 2 with Josh Safdie. Bro, like what he did with that movie was incredible. And also, he might be canceled. I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. Have you guys heard everything that's happened with Josh Safdie?
No.
What happened?
Oh, really? You haven't heard about that?
I don't think so.
Wait, what happened with Josh Safdie?
Well, the news came out like it's like maybe 2 weeks old now that the reason why his brother kind of broke off from him was because during one of their films he allowed a minor to like be in this like very intense sex scene, and he allowed it to happen and stuff, and now it's all over. Like people are canceling Josh Safdie because of that.
Wait, was it during his first movie with Odessa Zion?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but you can look it up and you have all the info. But that's the reason why Benny Safdie came out to say this. He outed his brother.
Well, no offense against Benny Safdie, but his movie sucked, and Josh Safdie's movie was great. So
Two things can be true. Two things can be true. True.
Well, interesting news to say the least. I guess. Anthony, did you want to throw in any additional?
What is there to say after that? You know,
I don't know. Something, hopefully.
I think Sinners. Ryan, Danny Coogler is going to win.
Danny Coogler, baby.
That's right. All money's on Danny Coogler at this point. All right. Well, so let's see here. We got our official prediction. This maybe will make it more interesting to see if we stay in the runnings here, because we'll count this as our full prediction. That we're guessing Coogler will take it, but that Safdie will be second. Let's see if we're correct here. So we got, as far as this next one coming up, we have Best Director being announced to us by More Movies.
Hello, the British are here. Hello there, movie maniacs. My name is Greg Fisher. His name is David Roberts, and together we present the More Movies podcast. We're really excited to once again be invited to the annual Rubber Ducky Awards to present a category. Thanks very much to the excellent Cinema Squad for inviting us back this year to present the category for, which one is it again, Dave?
Well, it's Best Director we've been picked for. There's some solid entries in it this year, Greg. Do you want to start us off with the first nomination?
Let's have a look, right? So the first nominee for Best Director is for Guillermo del Toro for his movie Frankenstein. We talked about this on our recent podcast episode. To me, no surprise that del Toro is nominated here. He is the master. What say you, sir?
Absolutely. He's one of my favourite directors. I love his movies, and this was no exception. Next up is an interesting nomination for James Sweeney, director of the movie Twinless. Have you seen this one, Greg?
I haven't seen Twinless yet. To be honest, I hadn't even heard of it. And then when we got the categories announced, I had to go and have a look at the trailer, and it looks like an absolutely fantastic movie, so I'll definitely be checking it out soon. but I haven't seen it yet. So the third nomination is for Josh Safdie for his work on Marty Supreme, which he wrote directed. This is a film we went to see just a couple of weeks ago. We both really enjoyed it. You enjoyed it, right?
I did. Fantastic movie. I think Josh Safdie is definitely a director who knows what he's doing and certainly deserves to be shortlisted here. We'll be talking about Marty Supreme on our next podcast episode, so stay tuned for that and let's hear what you think as well in the comments when we release that episode soon. Right, the next nomination is for Michael Gracie for Better Man, the film about my hometown boy, Robbie Williams. But for some reason in this film, he's a monkey. Greg, have you seen this one yet?
I haven't seen this one yet. It was out a little while ago. Haven't had a chance to see it yet. I'm not the biggest Robbie Williams fan, to be honest, but I have heard it's a very, very good film, and if you don't like Robbie Williams, you can still enjoy the movie, so I have got to check it out. The final nomination goes to Ryan Coogler for his vampire thriller, Sinners, another film we talked about on a recent podcast. We both really enjoyed this film, thought it was excellent. I think it definitely deserves all the acclaim and nominations it's received this year, so I'm definitely not surprised to see Ryan Coogler shortlisted in this category. What say you, sir?
Absolutely. I think we really enjoyed this one. We saw this at the pictures last year. Fantastic movie. I agree. Totally deserves all the acclaim it's been getting. Okay, now for the big moments, the big reveal. Who has won Best Director? I have our little friend Morty, the rubber ducky, with me. He wore his tux for this occasion, and he's going to tell me the winner now. Greg, can we have a drum roll, please? Interesting. The winner is Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Woo!
Danny Coogler for the win.
Guys, that was awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah, more movies.
Well done.
Oh my God.
That was I loved it.
Yeah.
More movies. That was awesome.
Seriously, more movies. Thank you so much. I can't echo that enough. You guys are great. First of all, I love that we also got like a preview of your podcast, basically. Yeah. That's what it kind of felt like. I thought that was a pretty cool way of setting that up there. Love the effects and everything, and also shout out to number one getting dressed up for it as well, and then number two as far as adding the rubber ducky in there to make the announcement. Yes. I thought that was the icing on the cake.
Brilliant.
That was so good. But with this, as far as the choice, right? Obviously, right? No surprises here, as we were kind of stating. So I'm glad that we were at least on point with our choice there. But more curious specifically to see if we are on point, right, with our prediction following that, to see if we can continue with our winning streak here, if you will. So Dan, do you mind pulling up those results and seeing how close we were to being correct all the way through?
Yes. So, Best Director.
Wow. But hey guys, we're 5 out of 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Ooh, Josh Safdie in at second.
Well, and what's great is this is going backwards. So we had reached a point where like every category had some numbers shown. Now we only have two of the nominees that have a number shown, right? We literally have 3 choices that just don't even show.
That's crazy. I did not. Wow. I mean, that was huge. I mean, Guillermo del Toro he didn't even get a number.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. Wow. I wouldn't have predicted as far as right, it being that large of a vote.
Someone put a comment about love the background change. I think Anthony doesn't do costume changes. He doesn't do changes.
Background changes.
It's Sinners on the point. Yeah.
One day he's Italian, one day he's Hispanic. A lot of background changes.
That was a good one, John.
That was very
Anthony,
good.
Anthony, silence your cell phone.
Busy guy.
He is. He's the man. He's the man.
You know, I'm doing a lot of business and taking care of a lot of things all the time. You know,
there's a blizzard here in New York right now. I'm shoveling left and right. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you know,
shoveling what? Shoveling what?
Maybe burying something. You know what I mean? It's none of your business.
Okay, so here's my question before we get into TV. Do you guys think that Sinners is going to take all the acting categories too?
No, not. No, I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't think it has supporting actress. I think that's its least likely with acting. I think that's its least likely. I do. And its best, well, obviously, is lead actor. There's a chance. I'll
There's
give
a
you
chance,
that.
yeah.
But
Lead
Timmy's
actor could
there.
go to anyone tonight. That's
Right.
one that I am really watching because that's going to be interesting.
But I'll put my chips not for supporting actress. I'll put my chips there at least.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which would be interesting because there's 2 for sinners and
Right.
supporting actors.
Right.
So yeah, so do you write that'd be even I guess more?
Maybe it's going to split the votes there.
Right, right.
So some people would vote Wunmi, some people vote for Haley, and then it kind of they cancel each other out.
Right.
Interested. The pros and cons of having multiple nominations from one film in the same category. Well, okay. Well, let's see. As far as since we are now correct on that all the way through, and I got some good film discussion out of the way. We've had a lot of film discussion up until this point so far, but it is about darn time that we take this from film into a little bit of a different category. As a matter of fact,
I'm
the only
excited
other
for TV this year.
I was gonna say, man, it's the only other category that we do, and thankfully we do have some love for it, right? You know, I think there was a point in time, didn't we years ago only have like 1 or 2 categories for TV?
I think we just had 1.
Yeah, right. There was like when we first started, but we've always called it Film and TV Awards, so definitely have as far as a lot more love for it, right? So we had more movies presenting some stuff for a film. Now we got more TV love being shown within this next category. I don't know. I'm trying here. All right, as we get into that, what we have next here, everybody, is the best leading TV performance. So I know, Dan, you were bringing it up. I'll keep it in the original order that you had there, bud. So, all right, with this best leading TV performance. Now, as far as I'm going to actually guess that, oh gosh. All right, I think it's got to be between 3, and I know that's a horrible way to narrow it down. There's 5 choices, but I feel like Stephen Graham, because I think that show Adolescence is just like blown up. I hear from so many people talking about that, and he just seems to give a stellar performance within there. So I wouldn't be too shocked if he took it. I feel like Diego Luna could be thrown into the mix, but maybe that's just like me being hopeful because I thought he really brought the heat within Andor. And I think a lot of people watched as far as the second season of Andor, but I don't know if people would look to that, unfortunately, right, as far as like a Star Wars series for like a best leading TV performance. So I wouldn't be too shocked if that's not looked at as much. The last one is Noah. I think that as far as Noah Wyle, I think is probably going to be the next contender because again, The Pit is I feel like a show that has just made the rounds and is really kind of sweeping people off.
Did you see The Pit this year has doubled its viewership from last season? It's like it has 15 million viewers an episode.
Whoa, that's big.
It's
That's actually
massive.
really big.
It's matching House of the Dragon and the new Game of Thrones spinoff in viewership. It's crazy how
And
much
those are
that's
established
grown.
fandoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could see Noah Wyle winning this, and I would love
Sean,
that. I think he's incredible.
Thank you for that because I was between Noah Wyle or Stephen Graham. I'm going Noah Wyle.
But I mean, Jace
get
had a
it.
really good point too. Adolescence is huge. Like
I get
people
it.
loved that show, but honestly, it has won everything under the sun: the Golden Globes, the Emmys, all of those things.
Yes.
Even this Indie Spirits, it dominated. So I would love to see someone different win. Here.
I definitely get that. Yeah, it has won everything. But an award it will not win tonight, Best Television Series, because it's not even nominated.
Yes, I know.
There's
I
a
noticed that
chance.
later. I'm like, wow, we did not.
There's a
do
chance just because of that, people might go for Wiley.
Mm.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
I personally
That's a good
would
point.
love to see Connor Story take it for Heated Rivalry.
And
Yeah,
you know
let's see if the Heated Rivalry fans came out to vote.
I am going to disregard all of those numbers and just say and just everything and all logic and reason, as I so often do. And I'm just going to say Diego Luna. There we go.
I knew it.
I like
knew
it.
It's going to be my big flash hope. But we'll see.
Well, let's see. But even with that being thrown into the mix, it sounds like are we kind of making like the squad prediction? Noah Wyle.
Majority rules.
Wiley.
I'm gonna say Noah Wiley.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we'll make that as far as the group prediction there. But all right, now that we got that, we got some predictions going on in through the chat and everything. Let's go ahead and start to see how correct we all may be here. It looks like for best leading performance in a TV show, we got this being brought to us by Larry from Chili Boy.
Nice.
This is Larry Chili Boy Chilson from the YouTube channel Chili Boy Productions, where we provide film reviews as well as television reactions, including reactions to 2 of the series nominated right here in this category, right here on the YouTube. And today I have been brought in to announce the winner for possibly the most dashing, handsome, sexy category of nominees we have tonight. From bootylicious hockey stars to heroes from a galaxy far, far away, this crop of nominees was not only a feast for the eyes, they also took us on emotional journeys in some of the best acting performances television had to offer. And I've been brought in today to announce the winner for Best Leading Performance in Television. So, our dashing set of nominees are Stephen Graham from Adolescence.
With a childlike soul. I should have done better.
Diego Luna from Andor.
Luthen was told that there's a connection between the Gorman destruction, the Kyber mining on Jeddah, and an Imperial engineer named Galen Erso.
All of this conveniently wrapped in a big energy program basket.
I'm just reporting what he was told.
It sounds like a paranoid fantasy.
Luthen Rail died for this.
And how has that been verified?
Are you serious?
Benito Skinner from Overcompensating.
I love this song.
One of the great songwriters of our time.
I've never met a guy that likes Lorde.
Oh yeah, no, I think she's sexy.
You think Lorde is sexy?
Yeah. Not as sexy as you though.
Connor Story from Heated Rivalry.
What the fuck was that?
A loon?
A what?
A loon. It's a bird.
Sounds like a fucking wolf.
It's a bird, trust me. You're so scared.
What kind of a bird makes a noise like that?
A loon. A fucking wolf?
Stupid Canadian wolf bird. Oh, so now you speak bird too.
Fluent.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Noah Weil from The Pit.
I didn't mention Santos. You didn't have to. I told you, she is trouble. Have you ever taken a patient's medication?
This is insane. This is completely fucking insane.
I need you to open your locker.
Yeah, right.
Open your locker. You're gonna regret opening your fucking locker, or I will have security smash it open.
And our winner of the Rubber Ducky for Best Leading Performance in Television is Noah Weil from The Pit.
Hey. Yeah, dude, I was scared for a second.
Oh my god, that was such a good category, and those scenes were amazing. Also, Larry,
Yes.
hilarious,
Yeah.
Larry. I love it.
I'll tell you what. Yes, first of all, thank you, Larry, right, for bringing that to us. Much appreciated. I'm glad that the scenes come through. That was one of like my biggest concerns after like picking some things out. I could not find a clip of Stephen Graham where he was saying much of anything. Almost every single clip I found was him crying, and so I was just like, you know what? This one, at least, it's extremely they're all compelling, but that one, my gosh. I feel like you could show that to some people and they'd want to watch the show just based on that alone. Like, it's so moving. And again, I agree. I think all of those they're really just good performances through and through. Also, I feel really silly. I think I've been saying Noah Wiley up until this point.
It is Wiley. It is Wiley.
It is Wiley, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I was
believe it's
wrong there.
Wiley, yeah.
Gotcha. So not Weil.
These men are sexy. Oh yeah, they acted well too. Yes. So
hey, you
good.
know what? But it's nice to hear some love given in that direction, though. You know what I mean? As far as it being, I don't know. I just feel like it's nice to hear that always being spread around. It's deserved. It's deserved.
Yeah. And The Pit, if you guys are not watching The Pit, it is so freaking intense and compelling. It's must-watch television.
I will say, given the fact that there are so many shows that revolve around hospitals or just doctors like kind of doing their thing, and the fact that this has created such a wave, I think definitely speaks to the fact it must be different. It must be having some sort of unique factor. And I say that, if you can't tell by the way I'm phrasing it, no, I've yet to check it out.
If you want to see a woman crowning and a whole pregnancy, watch The Pit.
I love how that's the first thing you jump to. Out of all the things to bring someone and be like, hey, you want to see women crowning though?
Though that we don't really have to convince anyone to see The Pit with that viewership number, but I will say it is such a great show. I think it's so different than any other medical procedural I've ever seen. I think it's the concept of it just being one shift divided into 1 hour episodes, perfect, unique. I think that's where a lot of its popularity is getting from. It isn't just, I've seen this before. No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
That's true. That's true. And it's at least that's what I pick up from it, I should say, when I say that's true. Right. But that's good to hear. It makes me that much more like kind of invested to go ahead and like get to checking it out ASAP, especially since they're already getting into the next season.
I'm bummed about Connor's story though.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, did I hear correctly? Because I think it was being spoken about. So Sean, you were doing a stream with Sin and D Movie Man, get this whole thing hyped, talking about your guys' predictions and everything. I think that's where I'd heard it. He's not Russian, right?
No, he's American.
That blows my mind.
And he has a whole scene where he's speaking nothing but Russian. It's a long monologue, and it is so powerful that you can just see like the work that he put in to have like a legitimate Russian accent. Killed it.
That was the one I told Jace to use, but no. I couldn't find it either, actually. Surprisingly.
Okay, no, I'm glad, because that was the thing. Is I was like, I hope it wasn't just that I didn't find it, you know.
But no, and I love the clip you picked because I use Canadian Wolfbird. There's not many opportunities to use it, so it's just random. But yeah, no, I use a lot of lines, I think, just from that show because I love it and I love Connor's story. But that was a good one to show his comedic chops and that he's good at speaking Russian when he's not Russian.
Definitely. Well, besides the fact that we're correct and we're now 7 for 8. Right?
Wow.
What are the results looking like?
Let's see what the results. This one was more balanced, or different.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
My.
Yeah,
Stephen Graham was close. Right. Diego Luna was close.
Diego Luna, second place for Diego Luna.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
He could have taken it.
Poor Benito, the only one.
I know.
Yeah.
Not many people. I loved that clip that you picked, Jason.
I did too. It was perfect.
That was really funny. It shows his comedic chops.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, still, that's definitely nice to see, right? Like we talk about wanting to see some variety within there, and right, there's got to only be one winner, of course. So I think that makes sense as to who took the overall prize. But love to see so much diversity within that voting there. That's incredible, and I love to see that Diego got second. Man.
Yeah, that's a surprise for me.
Same, Sean. Same.
That was me too.
And then I imagine, Anthony, you got to be pretty ecstatic as far as, right, given the fact that that was like your overall. I mean, that's who I voted for too, as you know, as far as it goes. Like that's the one show I've seen like through and through and liked a lot. So you happy some Star Wars recognition was kind of given there?
Yeah, I am. More than I thought would have been there, and like in truth, underneath it all, I guess there's more than what I thought. But it's so close though; it's almost frustrating. I feel like that would have been like a huge win. Oh, it is what it is.
It would have, no, without a doubt. But again, man, right. Although it's not as memorable to say who took second place, still, right, to get second place in something like this, I think is really, really admirable and commendable.
I agree.
Yeah, and I got to point this one out because it is an awkward, like the comedy comes from a lot of awkward situations.
Oh yeah,
Benito's so awkward. It's cool. It's like even in our intro, you see him try to do the handshake.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah.
It's also painful because I feel like we've all been there, maybe at some
yeah.
point, unfortunately, right? And it's like,
I feel like I do shit like that too often. It's
I
sad.
play it safe nowadays. Just fist bump. I think, yeah, that's the safest way to go if possible.
I feel like it usually is either that, right? That's the number one thing, not knowing what handshake or fist bump or whatever to do, or just, you know, it's become more and more common of someone will say something quick like to you in passing, and all of a sudden you just spit out some gibberish or something back that like you're just like, why did I just say that, or what did I even just say?
Yeah.
What's the matter with we all just like malfunctioning all of a sudden, or is that always happen to people?
Ever since COVID, we forgot how to function.
Oh man, yeah, we got to go ahead and check on our manufacturer warranties. Maybe that's the calls we get about. It's not about our car's extended warranty. It's about our personal extended warranty.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, you're breaking down. Oof,
Sorry,
gotta fix you.
There's a movie there.
Yeah.
There's always a movie there.
ChatGPT, get on it.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right. That's the movie. It was gonna be something AI integrated, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm curious for y'all's predictions.
Well,
yeah.
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
I know what Jace wants.
Did Jace just malfunction?
Well, yeah, I did, but I noticed my connection got wonky there for a second.
Oh, okay.
funny timing, right as we were talking about it.
Yeah.
And no, but I did at least get back close enough to hear, Dan, what you were saying. And yeah, I think, right, I'm going to literally, as far as have a meltdown if Bill Skarsgård doesn't take this.
I think there's a chance that he
get
doesn't,
ready for a
my friend.
meltdown. Get ready for a meltdown.
Hey, that's me acknowledging, yes, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, like, that's how I feel. I'm going to be livid internally if he doesn't happen to win this year.
It's going to be.
So I can see once again the splitting of the votes between Chris Chalk and Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, no, I would understand that as well.
Owen Cooper, I love this vote. I loved him. I love that he's so young and he's been sweeping. I know he's sweeping. But yeah,
then there's Tramell Tillman.
I know.
Yes.
Tramell Tillman was my vote.
He was my vote as well.
There we go, baby. I love Severance. I loved him in Severance. But I think it's gonna be Owen Cooper.
I'm gonna say Owen Cooper as well.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. What do you, Anthony? What's your vote?
I'm gonna say a Skarsgård will take it. One of those Skarsgårds. I'd love to see Chris Chalk take it though. I really would. I feel like I'm a huge Shining nerd, and he brought like a whole new life to that part. So I'd love to see him take it.
Dang, wait. So this is the first time we've reached this because we can't really incorporate Dan into this. It'd be unfair. But so he can't be the tiebreaker. But we're tied. We got 2 for Skarsgård and 2 for Cooper.
Maybe we can.
Right.
Whoever Dan voted for will count as the official prediction.
Sure.
This is funny.
I voted for Bill Skarsgård.
Well, there you go. There we go.
Okay.
It's like
majority
Owen
rules.
Cooper.
Majority rules.
That's
Dan, can you hit that comment that says something about sinners?
Yeah.
Well,
yes, Sinners
said.
takes this as well.
Well said. Oh my gosh. That would be,
also, I love
I'll
you,
tell
Anthony.
what, I would be so ecstatic if the presenter for this literally did that. If they were like, and who won this was Sinners. Just joking. It's actually Eric, get out of here with that. Bill was in a show. Come on, man. Come on. If you're just trying to
It could be a compliment, Jace. Like he
That's
was so
exactly what I was
unorganized.
going to say. If that's
I
just
think it's what it
if that's
is.
strictly a compliment to say how well he did, then cool. Which I'm guessing that's the case, Eric. Obviously, right? I would give you the benefit of the doubt in all cases, my man. And thank you for being here. All right, so I guess let's go ahead and jump on into it, see how accurate we may be here. So, best supporting in a TV show. We got this coming from Keiki. As far as from
Keiki.
From
Smells
Kiki.
like Teen
Yep, we know
Angst.
Kiki. We know Kiki. So go ahead, Kiki. Come on, bring us the news.
Hey guys, it's Kiki with Smells Like Teen Angst, and this year I have the honor of announcing the Best Supporting Actor in a Television Performance. And the nominees are Chris Kalk,
Sir.
It wasn't supposed to see us. It wasn't supposed to know. I got a feeling we keep on like we doing, something bad's coming. Maybe we ought to just let this thing be.
Owen Cooper,
Are you alright? You look a bit red. Did I scare you when I shouted? She wrote this on your You mean I'm only 13? I don't think I look that scary. Could you tell me what these emojis are? Oh, how embarrassing is that? Getting scared of a 13-year-old. Wow.
Bill Skarsgård,
What have you done with him? Oh, I ate him. Oh, but he still lives inside of me. Yes, he does. Why? I can feel him right now. Yes. Stop. He's reaching out for his baby girl. Stop it.
Stellan Skarsgård,
A new front line against the Empire? A chance for that's a triumph. You're thinking small, you're thinking like a thief. I'm thinking like a soldier. Think like a leader. Think about a planet like Gorman in rebellion. A planet of wealth and status. If it goes up in flames, it will burn very brightly.
and Tramwell Tillman.
Did you and Heliar catch up?
We did.
Did you tell her that you fucked her outie at the Orc Ball? Helena Egan, leader in waiting of this company. Have a restful evening.
And the winner is, drumroll please, Bill Skarsgård for It's Welcome to Derry. That's right, guys. A Skarsgård up against a Skarsgård, but the baddie will always prevail. Well, I'm going to go to bed now.
Yes!
He's always sleeping. Like,
Whew. I just had like the biggest sigh of relief.
Yeah.
right now.
shocked.
You know, the minute
Oh,
that clip
gosh.
was playing, I was reminded of how awesome that performance was, and I was like, you know what? Yes.
Dude, that was,
Yeah,
I'm
here we
telling you
go.
right now, out of
Oh.
every single clip that was to be found, Anthony, that was the first one. As soon as I knew that was like the task, I was like, I know exactly what Bill Skarsgård clip I'm grabbing. And
So
that was
intense.
Dude, my gosh, do I love that performance so much. Obviously, shout out to every single nominee in here because like those are all really solid performances. I mean, even from those minimal bits, I think it's fair to say that there's a reason why those people are nominated. But oh my gosh, I've never had like my heart legitimately pounding and it's being so as far as like nervous with who is going to win one before. I'm so happy Bill took it. Is it just
I'm
me?
really happy too. Like that performance is insane. He took his character that he did in the films and was able to really expand upon it in like a really meaningful way, I think.
Yes, and well said, man. Because right, it's something I remember hearing him kind of mention, or it was like somebody was talking about how there was no problem with really getting him to come back. He himself just kind of felt like, I've already done this character a couple times. I feel like I've already brought enough to the role in a way. Like, what else can I do that would be new and enticing? And why would I still kind of keep this going? I don't want to feel played out with it. I don't think he did it all. I think, just like you mentioned, he evolved that performance so well. Every single moment he was on the screen, for me personally, was gold. I loved watching that.
Yes, scenery chewing, but like in a good way, in an effective way, in a horrific way. He went over the top, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It was awesome.
Yeah, John, I can't help but
ask. Just kind of shocked, you guys, that adolescence didn't win anything.
It makes me curious to see like how close that'll be, for sure.
Yeah.
But at least before the results, I just couldn't help it, because John, I know that the beginning of the series wasn't really floating your boat, pun intended to some degree, I guess. I didn't even mean that one. Didn't even mean that one at first. But forgive me, because if I'm not mistaken, you did like the latter half of it. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I ended up like over exaggerating my love on purpose because of how good that latter half is. Like the first half took me forever to get through. I didn't finish the series until well after the show was over, just because I couldn't get through that first half. And then after the first half, that second half is like the best thing ever created in the history of television. It's that good. I'm obviously over exaggerating, but it's just so good. It's so well done. It really just it panders to the fans with fan service, but at the same time, it evolves the character Pennywise. There's stakes, and there's also, no spoilers, but there's also an element of you don't know what's happening, even if it's a prequel.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
Yes. No.
Yes.
But you
very
really don't know what's
well
going to happen
stated,
next.
man. That did.
Yeah. Speechless, Jace. I get it. Yes. So yeah, I really thought Owen Cooper
again. I think it bugged out. I don't know what the heck.
It did bug out. I was like, what?
It bugged out on me again for a second. But yeah, but seriously though, just again, I agree. It still came through everything you were mentioning for me. So I agree with everything mentioned there. And yeah, man, this is something where I think that was a perfect way to state it, is right. Even though it's a prequel, which would make you think there's a lot of predictability, it's not. And even though it's going to continue to go backwards, they've introduced something to where it's like, whoa, okay, so now I'm even more intrigued. And to be honest with you, even if it was kind of a without just a stagnant history, like if there was nothing that could be a twist and a turn, I'd still be pretty interested.
Yeah.
But I think especially with what's going on, they've really introduced a cool, compelling element that would kind of, I think, make anybody a little bit more intrigued. With that, let's see. As far as this is one, right? So happy to see the results, not just because of the win, but I'm hoping that there is a lot of love to everybody else too. So what are those results looking like?
Let's see. Best TV supporting performance.
Whoa! Wow! Oh man!
Goodness!
Oh man! Super close.
Yeah,
bro. Super close is an understatement.
Owen Cooper was right there.
Yeah,
Tremel Tillman.
Is that like a record for us for like closest ever?
That is crazy.
It's got to be up there.
Yeah, or at least it's up there.
Yeah. This one was like those top three. Even Tremel Tillman was a leader at one point.
I believe you.
Yeah, those top three were fighting.
I'm surprised Stellan Skarsgård didn't get a little more than what's there.
Well, especially since Diego Luna seemed to be so loved.
Yeah.
I mean, he got second place. So the fact that Stellan Skarsgård didn't really get the votes is interesting.
It is interesting because he's gotten a lot of love for that performance. He's like he's got another highlight of that show.
Yeah.
Fans. Wow. Interesting.
Oh, I mean, still nonetheless interesting to see the multiple Skarsgårds that's been mentioned multiple times right within there.
Yes.
This is really interesting, though, you guys. So I think, John, if speaking of trends, because you're the trend guy, every year the same supporting and lead have gone to the same show, right?
Okay, so we have the Squid Game won the first year with no other categories to back it up, just TV show. After that was House of the Dragon. So no, House of the Dragon year. House of the Dragon got series and supporting actor. Lead actor went to Zendaya for Euphoria.
Okay, yeah.
So, but after that, The Bear won all its categories. Penguin won all its categories.
Right. So I'm curious. So it's split this year. Supporting and lead went to two different shows. So do you think either The Pit or Welcome to Derry is going to be the winner?
I do now. Yes, even though I didn't predict Bill Skarsgård, right? Me or you didn't predict him for supporting actor, but I do think it's between those two shows, and my pick is going to be Welcome to Derry, and I'll tell you why. Because the trends leading up to this show is that both Andor and Welcome to Derry were the two shows with the most nominations, and per the trends, it is the show with the most nominations that gets the win. Not only that, but now it has a acting award to back it up. I think Welcome to Derry takes Best Series.
Wow. Okay.
But if that trend were to break tonight, I think it's then it would be The Pit that would overrun it, if anything, because of that Noah Wyle win.
I agree. I think Severance would have had a chance, but I think that season 2 was a little more divisive than I think.
Yeah, and I thought it was better than the first season.
I disagree, but I still really liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's between The Pit and Welcome to Derry. But I mean, Brandon's not wrong. He did Rivalry.
It got popular.
I would love that, Brandon.
Well, at least I'm definitely locking my vote in for Welcome to Derry.
Same, pretty much.
I mean, not just as my vote. Like I voted for that personally, but I also think that's going to be the winner here.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to say The Pit.
Okay, The Pit. Yeah. Welcome to Derry was my vote. Wait, all right. And,
so at this point we're 8 for 9. So now we'll see if we can continue. That the only one we've gotten wrong so far was the first one.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's go ahead and see if we can keep this train rolling here, because been some good guesses as far as in the chat as well. And yeah, I think this could easily go. Although I'm pretty confident within Welcome to Derry, I wouldn't be totally shocked to my core if something else happened to kind of slide past it here. But let us see as we go ahead and see the best TV show being presented to us by Joseph Curtis.
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love this face already, you can check out my YouTube channel at Joseph Curtis, where I talk nothing but movies and TV shows. But enough about me. You are here for the 5th annual Rubber Ducky Awards. So let's get into the topic of Best TV Show of the Year. And the nominees are Andor.
The monster will come for us all.
Revolution is not for the saying. You're right here, and you're ready to fight. There's a future here for those who dare. Welcome to the rebellion.
The 4 Seasons.
We have chosen each other. Come here.
How did you two meet?
Ginny is my dental hygienist.
I get it. She's young and hot, right?
Don't see a ton of upside for me in answering that. I'd like to make a toast to friends, family, and finding your soulmate.
Heated rivalry.
How much pressure do you feel from the fans, from the hockey world in general?
I find it hard being so high profile.
So, you're not gonna tell anyone about this, are you?
Welcome to Derry. overcompensating.
What the f*** am I f***ing doing here?
You're such a legendista.
This is the highlight of my college experience.
That is a tragic sentence.
Oh, you know that? Yeah, my friends and I used to bird call.
Congratulations, Benny. I am so supportive and I am so, so proud.
Thank you so much, Megan Fox.
Paradise.
You're gonna want to hear this. Xavier, is a part of you happy that Cal is dead?
The Pit.
150,000 people die every day in the world. Today you got one of them. And we're gonna get more before the shift is over.
Tier 1 trauma now. 4 of morphine. I'm gonna stop the bleeding.
You learn to accept it, find balance.
You found balance?
No, not even close.
Severance.
If we let this happen to Miss Casey, who's gonna step up when it happens to us?
Now.
Goodbye, Marcus.
Wait!
The Studio.
Fine is not good enough.
This is racist.
You want to bring down the studio? Why didn't you shut this party down?
Why do you keep lying?
What is wrong with you?
The job makes you stressed and panicked and miserable. But when it all comes together, you make a good movie. It's good forever.
The White Lotus.
What if this life is just a test to see if we can become better people?
No. What?
Someone once said, the secret to life is knowing when to stop.
Go big or go home, right?
Mm-hmm. In a goddamn body bag.
And what better way to announce the winner tonight than with the popcorn bucket? So let's get into this. I have here the winner, the best TV show of the year. So enough of me talking. Let's just get into this. What I have here is two very important things. The keys. Hopefully I don't screw this up already. Okay, gotta be very careful. Oh, I already screwed up. Come on, come on. Get in there. Get in there. It took a second, but we're here now. That was so satisfying. Okay, you're probably just like, Joseph, hurry it up. Does that even work? I think it worked. Honestly, this thing is cheap and janky. Thank you, AMC Theaters. It worked. I have here the winner. And the winner is, for Best TV Show of the Year, if you can read this from here, It Welcome to Derry. Congratulations. I love this show. It truly surprised me. So, It Welcome to Derry, you are the winner. Even though it should have been Andor. What?
Hey, the last comment got me.
Wow. Yes. Yes.
The
Well,
trends don't lie.
And thank you, Joseph, as far as for bringing that to us. We appreciate that. Also, good use of the popcorn bucket there at the end. That was very creative.
I thought he was going to bring up the Pennywise popcorn bucket, because there's a Pennywise popcorn bucket. But then that would have revealed the thing too soon. It cut off at the end, but should have been Andor. And then like throws the sheet in a funny way.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, should have been Andrew or what? And then throws the
Well, I'll tell you what. That is one word. Happy that our number one winning streak is staying alive. We are 9 out of 10 here now, guys. But yeah, that is something where it was very much another one that kind of had me, breathing heavy for a moment. I was just like, all right, I could see it going as far as multiple ways. I guess this is one where I really, really, really want to jump straight to the results and let us just discuss from there because I want to see how much of a winner this one was.
Yes. So for best television series.
Wow.
Ooh,
very colorful.
Yeah.
It was.
Look at number 2, Sean. Look at number 2.
Wow, Severance did. Okay.
Yes.
And Heated Rivalry was 3.
Wow.
Dang. So Pitt only made, Pitt's still at least shown a number, but that's in 4th place, surprisingly
That's
enough.
in 4th. Wow. Okay.
I'm trying
And they're at 5.
And
You what?
okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Wow.
I'm glad to see that it made it within the top 5 out of the 10. That's for sure.
I am kind of surprised what a big lead it had.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some I kind of expected to maybe see even a little bit more, like how close that the next 3 are. I was kind of expecting the top to even be that close. However, I'm not displeased whatsoever. It is so great to see that much love being thrown towards Welcome to Derry.
Yeah. It's full love around here. But I will say this. I think it was a good year in TV. I mean, even if there's some things there that like we haven't seen yet, I mean, just looking at those clips alone, you're like, I have to check these out because everything there like seems well worth watching,
Yes.
Eric, also, you're correct. White Lotus should have ended after the first season. I'm just joking. I'm so joking.
God.
If nobody gets the joke there, for those of you that may not be fans of us, I can't help but like kind of cheesy self-plug.
Do the White Lotus skit.
Check out the White Lotus skit as far as on our channel. Please, it is one of our greatest and proudest creations. With that being said, guys, definitely nice to see as far as all the is it all the TV categories? Am I mistaken?
It is.
Yes.
Okay,
Now,
so it's
TV can show up in it could have showed up in Biggest Surprise, I believe, but it didn't.
And Best Vocal Performance.
Oh yes, and it will show up in Best.
There we go. Yes.
There we go. All right. Well, in that case, so we still got some TV love perhaps here and there, but for the most part, we are getting back into the film side of things. And so next, let's go ahead and discuss perhaps what our prediction shall be towards Best Supporting Actress. Now, this is jam-packed. This one is really like each one of these is a contender. I mean, I know it sounds so silly because, why did we choose them for the nominations? Well, that's why. But still, with that being said, I guess I more so just feel like there is not really a clear winner here. I can't give my prediction first. I got to see what your guys' thoughts are.
I'm going to say Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan.
I think so. I mean, that face, I feel like it was everywhere, for better or worse.
Good,
and just sort of stuck in our brains. And but we'll see how stuck it is in the brains of our voters.
That's good, Anthony. Yeah.
By the way, I love you too,
if
Lisa.
anything can be taken away from Weapons and the love that it has is that Amy Madigan performance.
You know what? Just because I want to see this graphic somewhere. Last year, Nick Cage, caked up in makeup, won Best Supporting Actor. I want to see Amy Madigan, caked up in makeup, win Best Supporting Actress. So I'm going to go with Madigan just for that.
Dude, that Nicolas Cage win for Longlegs was so surprising.
So for that reasoning, Amy Madigan for Best Supporting Actress, and then I want to see a picture where both of them are together with the rubber ducky trophies.
That would be
Eric. Come on, Eric. Join the dark side.
Yeah, come on, Eric.
Well,
but number 2 for me is Odessa Zion. That's my number 2. I really think the Sinners girls are gonna cancel each other out. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they got it. I'll be surprised if they do. Honestly, I'll be agape if they get it.
And although I
Nice choice
love
of
No Other
words.
Choice, and I'm so happy that it got some love, at least, in Best Supporting Actress for Son Ye-jin, I just don't think enough people saw that movie.
Yeah, same.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
same.
And unfortunately, I also will say this: as much as I love her in that film, I don't know if perhaps it was enough to captivate people to vote for her above the other people that are in this category, right? Like, you know, good enough to be nominated, 100%. Enough to like win this whole thing. It wouldn't shock me out of everyone listed. Unfortunately, yeah, if she didn't happen to take it here. I think based on what was mentioned, I also agree that the Sinners stuff might cancel each other out. I think that they are great performances, but unfortunately, I think as far as like standout, really captivating, spoken about performances, Amy Madigan seems to be, probably the best one to lean in towards. So I'm with the group for sure on that. Dan, just out of curiosity, I think it's been a minute since we've checked. Who'd you vote for on this one?
I voted for Mizaki actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, Amy Madigan, you know, I'll be happy if she wins this. Because just I love that horror gets recognition. I mean, Sinners, I guess, is horror as well. But yeah, no, I either of those two were like my first couple picks, and I love Haley Steinfeld. She's great in the film. She kind of disappears in the second half for the most part.
Yeah,
And,
that's fair. Well, because at that point, though, in a nice way, it becomes like much more of just an ensemble piece instead of just one person taking away, stealing the show, I guess, if you will.
Yes.
But all right. Well, in that case, since we've got our predictions out of the way here, let's go ahead and get some presentation of the official selection. So we got Best Supporting Actress being brought to us by Aaron from How to Watch Free TV.
Yes.
Hi, my name's Aaron Perrine. This is Free Space, where the best things on TV are absolutely free. And that includes movies too. I'm so proud to be here for the 5th annual Rubber Duckies. Tonight, I'm presenting the award for Best Supporting Actress. You can follow us at How to Watch Free TV for all the best movies and TV streaming absolutely free. Without any more, let's get into it. Your nominees for Best Supporting Actress are Amy Madigan for Weapons.
Well, I hate to say it, but his parents have been feeling unwell as of late, and I'm staying with them to help take care of Alex.
Oh, so that's serious.
Oh, no, it's not serious. Nothing terminal. It's just a touch of consumption.
A touch of consumption?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm embarrassed to say, I guess I don't really know what that means. I thought it was something settlers got on the Oregon Trail. What is it, tuberculosis?
You know what? They are doing just fine, but they need to stay home.
Careful, she's gonna kill all y'all. It's Haley Steinfeld for Sinners.
You know I waited for you.
Shit, well, I don't know how in the hell you gonna do that.
Because you told me you loved me.
Well, I told you to stay the fuck away from me too, but I guess you didn't hear that part,
Oh,
huh?
I heard you. I heard you loud and clear, but then you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me so hard, I figured you changed your mind.
Keep your voice down now. It's not exactly how I remember it.
Oh, it ain't. Remember falling asleep with your head on my chest? Leaving in the middle of the night without a fucking word?
The hell are you doing back here, Mary?
I buried my mama yesterday, Stack. Figured I might see you and smoke there as much as she looked after you both. But I guess y'all love lasted as long as y'all could get something out of her.
It's time to dream big. Odessa Adzion for Marty Supreme.
I bought a pair of shoes here the other day from him with the glasses.
Marty?
Yeah.
This woman said she bought a pair of shoes from you?
Oh yeah, you bought the brown Mary Janes, right?
Yeah, I did. They're great.
How are they treating you?
I wore them out of the store.
Okay.
So I left my old ones here.
Okay, what do they look like?
They were two-tone pumps, wingtips.
Lloyd, did you see her shoes?
No.
Is it possible that you maybe put them in one of the boxes of the other shoes that I was trying on and restock them?
Okay, all right.
If I saw the boxes, I'd
do
be
you
able
mind
to
if my colleague
recognize them.
helps you out for a second?
No.
Lloyd, can you help with Marianne here?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll check the basement. Come.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Lloyd's gonna help you. Get the
Sorry,
vitalities,
ma'am.
okay?
Sorry. Think about the price.
I'll be right with you. Let me finish up.
I mean, there's no other choice. Son Ye-jin for No Other Choice.
어차피 집 뺏겨 파산하면 피아노하고 거실 탁자랑 의자 2개, TV, 커튼, 카펫 다 당근에 내놨어. 내 라켓도 나 테니스 포기, 댄스 학원도 관두자. 당신 분재 잡지 끊고 넷플릭스도 끊고.
And She'll put a spell on you, and now you're hers. It's Wumi Masaku for Sinners.
Why you need him to do that? You big and strong enough to push past us?
Well, that wouldn't be too polite now, would it, Miss Annie? I don't know why I'm talking to you anyway. Probably your fish sandwich messed up my guts in the first place. Using old stale grease.
I ain't never used stale grease, and you know
Shut up, Annie. Smoke.
Don't talk to him. You talking to me right now. Why you can't just walk your big ass up in here without an invite, huh? Go ahead. Admit to it.
Admit to what?
That you dead.
Anticipation builds. Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you very much. And the Rubber Ducky for Best Supporting Actress goes to Amy Madigan from Weapons. Congratulations.
Oh, yes!
Hell
What
yeah.
is it? Did you get
What the hell, Jonathan?
Wait, Dan, do the thing where it zooms in on just that. I don't have the control. We got to put just that on the screen for a quick second. That is priceless.
Last year's Best Supporting Actor and this year's Best Supporting Actress.
Okay.
Oh.
But like that fits together.
I'm dead.
Ooh,
I'm
well,
literally dead.
Like if you were okay, you know how there's been sometimes movies that all of a sudden become connected. Like didn't M. Night Shyamalan do that with some of his films that like brought some weird connection to stuff that it was like I didn't know those things had anything to do with each other. Split, I think it was where something.
Yeah, Split's a continuation of Unbreakable.
Okay, but and then isn't there like another one where it's just
we are down live.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. We can just start a new stream right away.
It shows me we're live still.
Yeah,
it shows
it
me.
does. Everybody's saying that we're down though.
Yeah. Okay.
Suspended for policy violations, it says.
Yeah. Which is we can just start a new stream and continue.
Okay. In the interest of time, yeah, let's just do a part 2.
I'm curious, what channel are we down? Are we down on
Main
both channels?
You're still live on Lost in the Real. So we're still live in Lost in the Real.
Do you want to keep it going then? If we're still
still live and Lost in the Real, that's not bad.
Let's keep it going.
I'm curious as to why they haven't done anything for Lost in the Real yet. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to?
Well, yeah. I mean, what are we really considering? Not?
No. I mean,
no matter
would stop and create a new, like a part 2,
or the
and have it.
channel.
Oh, I mean, do we have a choice? What other option do we have, really?
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just make a really quick stream. And
because how else would we even do it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
End stream.
Yeah, and keep going just on my channel.
Hey, anybody watching and Lost in the Real, we'll be back in 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll continue just on Lost.
Is that why it's saying we're still live? Are we still live on Sean's
Lost
channel?
in the Real?
Yes, we're still live on my channel.
Hey, that's fantastic.
Yeah, but no worries, guys. We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
There's still
or less.
18 people watching.
Okay, interesting. Well,
on which channel though? On yours, Sean, or on Cinema Squad?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's just start a new one.